You went from, if I'm not mistaken, millionaire, correct? A technical millionaire.
I was close. I was really, really close. At one point, I had, and I mean like for 2 days, when I say close, for 2 days, I had about $800,000 in crypto. Went to bed one night and it was worth half that when I woke up.
What were you in?
So here's my biggest regret. I originally invested in Ethereum, and this was based on a few friends becoming Ethereum millionaires. And I had like an initial investment of about $200,000. I put it in, and then it fell for the first time.
Yeah.
Like 200,000 went down to like 80. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I don't really need the money right now. I'm making money. I can live off of that.
How much are you making?
10 to 15,000, I think.
A month?
Yeah, in a month, right?
Incredible, yeah.
Yeah, it was incredible. I mean, incredible wealth. More than you could ever hope to spend, right?
Yeah.
And eventually that crypto went up to past my investment point. Got close. If I held onto my Ethereum right now, if I had never needed to dip into it and I had not gambled on stupid altcoins, I probably have about 1.5 million in Ethereum right now.
Even still, like I don't even, okay. What year was that? What year was that?
The initial investment happened in 2019. No, 2019. Yeah.
Okay. How much did you put into Ethereum?
200,000.
200,000 in 2000.
The initial investment was in 2018.
Okay.
And then the first market crash.
2018. Let's say you put it at the beginning. S&P 500 was worth 271. Now it's worth 458. It would have almost doubled. To
if I put in like traditional stocks or traditional,
just the S&P 500, just following the market in general.
Yep.
Was there not a single person surrounding you? Was there not a single person just in your YouTube circle, in the family circle, who's like, dude,
I had the opposite.
You're making money.
I had the opposite. I had people telling me, you should invest in crypto. Everybody I knew was
everyone you knew.
All of my YouTuber friends, McJuggernuggets kid behind the camera, all these people. They're like, look, I've made millions from crypto. Nobody was telling me that it was too late in the game. Nobody was telling me that I bought Ethereum at $30 and now you're going to buy it at 280.
It wasn't even too late in the game. It's just like crypto's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's just straight up a gamble. It's like, I hardly consider it an investment versus like traditional. Okay. So,
I mean, not to make any excuses, but keep in mind, I didn't come from money. I'm the son of a coal miner. Me either. Right. And so no one in my life was ever trying to teach me what to do with money or how to do it with money. So somebody comes along and they're like, look, I took my initial million and I turned it into 20 million. Yeah. You should do that too.
That's why I'm excited about this conversation. Yeah. Usually on the show, I just meet with random people who are either a part of the audience or they're off the street, and I just help them through the situations. You're an interesting case here because you follow the case of the professional athlete, the actor, the YouTuber.
Yep.
Boom, lots of money comes in. We put it here, we put it there, we spend it, it just goes crazy. Then we end up broke. It's a traditional story. And that's why I'm so excited to have this conversation is because you just followed that path. I mean, what would you say you're worth today in total? The equity in your house is what's carrying you.
Yeah, that's everything. Yeah. My bottom line comes down to if and when I need to sell my house, I'll have a nest egg of probably $300,000 that I can hopefully invest smartly this time and live off of the dividends. I would like to think I wouldn't screw up a second time. I wouldn't like buy crypto a second time.
But like what next? Like would you say you've become educated on personal finance? Essentially,
I at least know not to do that. And I think the other
there's a lot more not to do.
I think the other thing to do is hire a professional.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, get that financial advisor in your corner. Yeah. That is like the key. Okay. So I just want to start with the basic things for where we are today. YouTube ad revenue. That's the big boy. That's what's bringing in the primary cash monies right now.
And I showed you my numbers. I made about $44,000 in the last year,
which gives us $3,724 a month on average. But we know a lot of that has to do with
huge spike came from this latest documentary, right?
Okay, the documentary linked below. Mike's awesome,
and that spike absolutely will not be sustainable. Now I have a few other projects. I got a great podcast in the works called the Lol Cow Podcast. We just made our 5th episode. It's profitable. I think that's going to be an income bring-in. That's easily going to bring in probably $2,000 a month, I think, within the next 6 months. So that's going to be a nice lifeline. My YouTube numbers, I think, are going to settle at probably $3,000 a month. But if you look at my finances, if we've gotten into them, to be comfortable, $2,100 mortgage, $800 a month health insurance, utilities, bills, everything. I need about $7,000 a month to maintain my existing lifestyle, which I just don't think we can do.
Oh, well, trust me, we will get there. Yeah. Patreon, like honestly, what's even the point? It's $122 a month.
I never. Are you
doing anything?
No, I never.
On there?
No, I never promote it.
See, okay. To diversify some of the income stream here, we launched a Patreon. We did a budgeting program, but we didn't just do them as cash grabs. We actually thought of them as potential future business avenues. And the way that we did them is we put way more value into them than what we were charging.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And
so my
Patreon,
if you go and read it, it originally said, this is an AdSense forgiveness Patreon. If you want to give me $5 a month because you use ad blocker, please do. And that was all. I never promoted it. I never pushed it. I never, for the most part. But you have
dedicated fans. You do have dedicated fans. You've gone from almost 4 million subscribers down to, or almost 5 million subscribers down to gonna fall below 4 potentially.
Yeah, it probably will. Probably by the time this airs, honestly, there's a very real chance. Yeah.
With that, like there's clearly people that are still very dedicated boogie heads, and whatever you might call them.
I did ask these people for help like a year ago, and the internet publicly shamed me.
You've asked people for help a lot.
No value. I mean, like one time I threw myself on I took a huge hit to my health, and I was like, got really scared because these medical bills are starting to pile up. And this one time I came out and I'm like, hey, I really could use some help.
Wasn't there the, oops, I just accidentally bought a $100,000 Tesla. Please give me money.
That was a bit. Like I never bought a Tesla. I never, yeah.
You didn't get a Tesla?
No, of course not.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I'm driving a Toyota hybrid Corolla that I bought used for $20,000.
Yeah, I saw the Toyota. I was like, did he get rid of his Tesla?
Never had one.
Never had one. So that's his internet rumor.
I mean, so I went with my friend McJuggernuggets to a Tesla dealership. He test drove, I test drove, right? He's like, I'm going to buy one. I hope you buy one. Let's look into getting you one. And I got this crazy idea in my head. Yeah. You know, it's showroom experience, right? I'm like, I'm going to get a Model X with the wing doors. And then I called my friend at the Celebrity Car Museum in Branson, check them out. And I'm like, how much to kit it out as a modern day DeLorean? And it's like maybe 10, 15, maybe 20. Let's put the money into it. And I thought I'd have a cool show car, right? Yeah, we're coming off the back of Ready Player One. The DeLorean was all the rage again. Back to the Future anniversaries just happened. I'm like, this seems like a smart investment while I was in the showroom. And I got home and I put a $2,500 deposit down, and I'm like crunching the numbers looking, I'll spend $50,000 today on a down payment. Yeah, I'll loan out the other 50. This is a stupid decision.
It would have been aggressively stupid. I'm so glad you didn't do that.
Yeah. So
I am so glad you didn't do that. That was one of the scariest things that I thought I heard.
But at that point, why not just play the character? At that point, just let the internet do what the internet's going to do, right?
Yeah.
I didn't expect front page of Reddit. That was wild. And to this day, I think it's still fascinating that people think I bought that car. I can't believe you thought I bought that car.
I thought you bought that car.
And the worst part about it is, and anybody out there, like if you want to buy a luxury car, buy a luxury car. I don't think it's a smart decision. But if you're going to buy a luxury car, don't buy a Tesla.
What's wrong with Tesla? I'm considering getting a Tesla.
They're so expensive for repairs. If someone dents that vehicle, they know it's a luxury car, so they make sure they upcharge you every chance they get. If you want to go the fastest possible speed, there's a fee to unlock that. It can do it. It's just a software governor. They charge you to let it have the ludicrous speed. Like it's one of the worst money things I think you can make. I've routinely
cars
made
in
fun.
general. I mean, unless it's like a beater that's getting you from A and B, or just safety measures or room for family, everything beyond that starts becoming a want.